Game number 2, Heat versus the Celtics. Gwindy versus Joey Dan. This is a big game for the Celtics. Trying to get in the win column here tonight. Now Ralph Cohen blazes to the basket, throws it away. Now Cohen to inbound. Gives to Valinsky. Gives to Cohen, back to Gwindy. Pops it up into the hands of Valinsky. Finds Shama, no good from 3. Dan throws to Hassoun. Hassoun gives to Little Dennis. Little Dennis gets a screen from Dovey Hoffman. Throws down to Dovey. Backing down Gwindy for the put-in. Now Cohen. Scoops it up and 1. Pretty move from Ralph Cohen. Cohen free throw is good. 1 point lead here early for the Heat. Dan throws to Hoffman. Hoffman backing down Gwindy, stops, turns around, no good. Gets his own miss, puts it back up and in. Dovey Hoffman asserting his size on Gwindy here early. Now Cohen leaves it off to Valinsky. Valinsky gets Sharif off his feet. And Alfax, the high teardrop is good. Here's Dan. A Little Dennis in the corner for 3. Book it! Little Dennis to Weck. In his sweet spot in the corner. Now Gwindy catch shoot 3. No good. Rebounded by Little Dennis. Dan dribbles right, picked up by Alfax. Drives baseline, and referee says heading the other way. Dan contending it did not hit his foot, but ref didn't see it that way. Rebounded by Sharif. Sharif gives to Little Dennis for 3. Bucket, long 3. Cohen paces, gives it out for 3, no good. Rebounded by Sharif. Sharif, the hesitation to Hassoun, corner 3, no good. Oh, Cohen, another rebound. And gets it underneath and swatted by Hoffman. And it heads the other way, last touched by Shama. Here's Dan. Sharif gives to Hassoun. Hassoun up top to Little Dennis. Finds Hoffman. Up top to Sharif. Running one-hander, no good. Rebounded to Little Dennis, puts it up and in. Slow start here from the Heat. Celtics are capitalizing. Fadeaway 3 is good from Gwindy. That's all it takes. Now, Joey Dan, no good on the line drive 3, rebounded by Valinsky. Valinsky feeds Shama, lays it in. It's a 2-point game. Sharif swings to Little Dennis, and there's the foul. It's going to be a side out. Here's Hassoun. Hassoun with the cross, spins, fades, off the glass, no good. And Hoffman picks up the loose ball. Finds Dayan. Weaves his way through traffic and lays it in with the left hand. Cohen gets to Shama for three. No good. Rebound Sharif. It's to Hassoun. Hassoun uses his footing. Out to Hoffman. Long three. Short. Rebounded by the Heat. Swings to Alfax. And Cohen gets it to go. Little Dennis fadeaway three, no good, way off. Rebounded by Gwindy. Gwindy up ahead to Alfax, steps into a three, no good. Rebounded by Sharif. Sharif brings up the dribble. Up top to Little Dennis. Little Dennis gives to Hoffman. Back to Little Dennis. Down low, and Hoffman high off the glass is fouled.
Who's weak side? Who's weak side?
Another shot violation on Hassoun. Hoffman missed the second, gets the rebound. And now Elliot Braha off the bench misses the shot. Valinsky gives to Alfax. Gwindy on the move for three, no good. And Valinsky skies for the board, puts it in, and ties it at 14. Dayan gets baseline. Out to Sharif. Two long strides and scoops it in. Valinsky drives and he's denied. And they turn it over. Cohen pinballs his way down low and ties it at 16. Down low to Hoffman. Spins on Gwindy, fouled and one. Now Gwindy, sidestep three, book it! Mark Gwindy with a tough three. And Joey Dayan over his head puts it in. And they're trading buckets. Now Valinsky. Looks like he got mauled, nothing called. Now Dayan. Step back three, book it! Joey Dayan giving the Celtics a 4-point lead. Cohen to Gwindy. Gwindy being hounded by Hassoun, former protege of his. Lets it fly, wild three, great defense from Hassoun. To the corner, wide open three from Braha. No good, but Hassoun grabs the board. Here's Sharif. And couldn't finish. Now Cohen runs over Dan for the offensive foul. Hassoun gives to Sharif. Sharif jab step, picked up by Shama. Now Dan. It's going to be a side out for the Celtics. And Sharif all the way to the hoop, making it look easy. 6-point lead for the Celtics. Gwindy spins, some razzle-dazzle, no good. Hassoun puts it in. And Mark Gwindy is going nuclear on the referee, waiting for a technical to be called, but nothing there. Now Cohen goes to the corner. Alfax, baseline to Shama, out to Valinsky. Gwindy behind the back feed. Alfax for a three, book it. Nice feed, Mark Gwindy. Three-pointer, no good from Dan. And Hoffman chases it down. Now Sharif lets it fly from two, no good. And rebounded by Alfax, and there's a foul. Timeout is called. Back out of that timeout. Pretty contentious game here to start. 27-22. And no good from the outside. Cohen taps it up into the hands of Alfax. Alfax swings down low, and Shama puts it in. Dan. Feeds. Dan for three. Book it! Joey Dan. Good from three yet again. Now Cohen swings to Shama. Shama passed up the three, gives to Valinsky. Valinsky to Alfax. Gwindy back out to Alfax, and he knocks down the three. Back to a three-point game. It's been a dog fight to start. To the corner, Hassoun. Feed to Braha. Braha gets it to Little Dennis. Joey D, top of the key. Feeds to Little Dennis. Open for three. Knocks down the triple. They're trading threes. Cohen gets to Gwindy. There's a double team. Cohen, and he throws it away. But last touch by the Celtics. Halifax straightaway three. No good. Rebounded by Dan. Dan to the corner. Asun feeds to little Dennis. Underneath, and Sharif taps it out to Braha for three. No good. Rebounded by Halifax. Gives to Cohen. Cohen feeds Valinsky. Nice feed underneath. Shama couldn't finish, gets his own miss. Gives to Valinsky. Fadeaway two is good. Dan, straightaway three. No good. Almost jarred loose from little Dennis, but grabbed by Halifax. Underneath, Shama's foul. Oh, and a travel is called. Under 7 minutes to play in the half. And Asun knocks down the three. Celtics holding on to a 7-point lead here in the first half. 6 minutes, 30 seconds to play. Cohen out to Halifax. Halifax throws to the corner. Valinsky gives to Gwindy. Puts up a 3-on-1 foot, no good. And the Celtics are off and running. And the foul is called on Cohen. Side out for the Heat. Side out for the Celtics. Asun drives baseline. Dangerous pass to little Dennis. Up top to Joey Dan. To the corner. LD for three. Pure. Largest lead of the night from any team. 10-point lead for the Celtics. They are shooting the tar out of the ball from the outside. Cohen. Nice feed underneath for the put-in. Nice feed underneath to Sharif. Celtics, they're in a groove right now. Lead back to 10. Final 5 of the first half. Now Cohen is rejected. Cohen inbounds to Halifax. Halifax throws to the corner. Shama, corner three. Air ball. Rebounded by little Dennis. Gives to Asun. Finds a streaking Sharif. Gives down to Asun. Missed it. And a foul is called.
Take your time back.
Free throw is no good from Asun. And he splits the pair, 11-point lead. Gwindy loses it in traffic. They have numbers, and Hoffman rolls it in. 13-point lead. 44-31, 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Valinsky changes course, lays it in. Under 3 minutes to play in the half. Hasoon gives it in to Hoffman. Backing down Shama, has size. Couldn't finish. Valinsky with a running one-hander, no good. And Ralph Cohen comes down with it. Three-pointer is good. Isaac Alfax pulls it to an 8-point game. Now Dan scoops it up, and he's fouled. Free throw is good. He hits the pair, 10-point lead. Celtics looking to take a double-digit lead into the half. Looking for a big stop here. Gwindy steps into a three, no good. To the corner, Dan for three, no good. What an effort from Sharif, couldn't catch it. Tried to gather, but the Heat are too busy right now looking at the referees for calls. Now Valinsky. Alfax for three, no good. Tapped into the hands of Dayan. Dayan swatted from Valinsky, gets it back, and Hasoon couldn't finish. And Valinsky grabs it. And he throws it away into the hands of Little Dennis. Here's Hasoon. And they're going to hold for one and ensure a double-digit lead into the half. Sharif puts it in. I guess he didn't get the memo of holding for one. They have a 12-point lead. (48-36). 8 seconds to play in the half, and there's a foul from Dan. They had a foul to give. It's 7.1 remaining. Gets it into Cohen. 3 seconds. There's a foul with 3.3 remaining. Cohen to inbound, gets it into Gwindy. Long three. No good. And the Celtics take a 12-point lead into the half. Second half underway. Celtics looking for similar performance in the second half. This is a big game for them. Now Hoffman, beautiful feed to Dayan, and he finishes. Oh, Cohen gives to Shama. Up top to Alfax. Now Gwindy puts up the one-hander. No good. Now Dan steps into a three. In and out. Halfway down. Kolinsky starts and backs it up. Gives to Cohen. Cohen finds Gwindy. Gwindy running one-hander, no good. Rebounded by Shama, and he's fouled. Mark Gwindy having a hard time with the referees tonight. Free throw, no good. A frustrated captain there, and Mark Gwindy at the Heat. Second free throw is good, splits the pair. Braha gives to Reef. A little Dennis. It's an important time of this game for the Celtics. Got to control the pace here early in the second half. Sharif is whistled for a travel. Looked like it was batted loose. Gwindy gets it in, and nice put-in from Shama. Lead down to 11. Dan steps into a three. No good. Big rebound from Hoffman, and he puts it in. Now Gwindy, long three. No good. Rebounded by Braha. Braha gives to Dan, to Sharif, to the corner to Braha. Catch, shoot, three. No good. Cohen finds a wide open Shama, and he couldn't finish. You know, sometimes you're just too open, get overzealous, and you can't put it in. And Sharif gets the roll. Lead back to 15. Foul is called on Dan. Hassoun coming in. Sharif takes a seat. Now Cohen finds Shama. The defense from Keith Hoffman heads the other way. Now Dan gives a little Dennis. The jump step, no good. Tapped up by Hoffman. And it stays this way. Braha gives to Dan, swings back to Braha. And no good from three, and there's a foul on Hassoun. Gwindy, no good from two. And Gwindy is teed up. Free throw is good. And he hits the second. (56-39). And now the Celtics get possession. Dan throws down to Hoffman. Hoffman, the easy put in. It's 58-39, 19-point lead. Valinsky to Cohen. Cohen out to Valinsky. Gets through two defenders, couldn't finish. Gives to Hassoun. Now Braha. No good from two. Out to Alfax for three. Book it! Dan absorbs some contact. For three. No good. Rebounded by Braha. Taken away by the Heat. Here's Alfax. Finds Valinsky underneath. And they're back in this game. It's 58-44. Timeout is called. 13 minutes, 10 seconds remain. 58-44 lead for the Celtics with the ball. Now Hoffman flying underneath and puts it in. Valinsky gets baseline on Shama, puts it up, and he's fouled. Free throw is good from Shama. And Teddy gets his own rebound. Now Gwindy for three. Puts it in. 12-point game. Dan out to Sharif. Sharif finds little Dennis. Little Dennis back to Sharif. And three-pointer, no good. Last touch by the Heat, gonna stay this way. Dan, top of the key, gets by Cohen, leaves it off for Hoffman, puts it up, no good, tap back up, no good, up, and he's fouled, and he heads to the line for two. Free throw, no good. Missed a pair of free throws. Gwindy finds Shama out to Cohen. Down to Valinsky, and he puts in the two. And it's just a 10-point game with shade over 10 minutes remaining. The Heat are back in this one. Well, Hoffman, no good from two. And loose ball grab by the Celtics. Hassoun steps into a three. Book it! Big three, Zach Hassoun. Gwindy. Hassoun staying with him. Sham is left open. Kicks it out to open Alfax. And he's no good from three, and Valinsky grabs it. Puts it up, and it's good. Under 9 minutes to play, and little Dennis missed the gimme. And there's a foul on the Heat. And he throws it into the hands of Gwindy. Gwindy finds Alfax. Alfax for three. Book it! Isaac Alfax. And it's 63-55. About 8 minutes to play. There's a three, no good, and the Heat are right back in this one. And there's a foul. Corner three, no good. Rebounded by Shama, changes hands, and he's fouled. No good on the free throw. Under 7 minutes to play. Anybody's game. Hoffman gives to Hassoun. Hassoun, through traffic, puts it up. He's fouled.
Very long game, guys. Very long game. Very long game, guys.
Free throw is good. Ten-point lead. And Gwindy corner three is short. Under 6 minutes to play. Dan finds little Dennis. Little Dennis shovels it off back to Hoffman. Hoffman bounds past little Dennis. And Hoffman for two is good. 12-point lead. And he knocks it down. And he lays it in. 69-55, 5 minutes to play. Long three, Gwindy, air ball. Celtics are going to put the Heat away. Corner three, no good. Gwindy with the board. On the move, no good. Rebounded by the Heat. Hassoun is hobbled. And there's a foul, and Hassoun cannot get to his feet, and a timeout is called. It's a 1-on-1. Yoni at the line. First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Sharif. Hoffman gives to Dan. Dan stops, puts it up off the glass, no good. My apologies, off the back of the rim. And 4 minutes to play. Valinsky for three. It's good. 10-point game. Let's see if the Celtics can hold on. They find the open Hoffman underneath for the easy put-in. 71-59. Valinsky, the leaner, is good. And it's headed the other way.
You didn't beat me to the spot!
And Valinsky for three, no good, but they get the offensive board. Now here's Valinsky again, and Yoni Valinsky is going off. 8-point game. There's a foul. Now Sharif gets to Little Dennis. Shot clock under 10, and there's a foul on Shamma. Last touch by the Heat stays its way. Kicks it out. Hassoun for three. No good.
Guys, let's go!
2 minutes, 30 seconds to play. Swing, Shamma, corner three, book it! Out to Dayan.
Right.
2 minutes to play. Now Hoffman swings to Sharif. 5 seconds in the shot clock. Gets underneath, swatted. Heads the other way. The Heat are very much in this thing. Yoni Valinsky in that catalyst. Now Gwindy throws down low to Shamma and stays this way. And no good. Alfax missed a gimme, but an offensive rebound, and Gwindy steps into a three. Bucket! 2-point game. And the Heat come all the way back after that three-pointer by Gwindy. Here's Hassoun, minute 23 to go, gives to Hoffman.
Hold out. How many keep out there?
What a finish.
Let's go. Come on.
And a referee timeout. Looks like Zach Hassoun got hit. Final minute 15, Celtics with the ball and a 2-point lead. The Heat with a furious comeback. Aided by an offensive explosion from Yoni Valinsky and Mark Windy. And now Hoffman is fouled and heads to the line for 2 massive free throws. Here's a big one. First free throw from Keith Hoffman is good. 72-69. Hoffman looking to make it a 2-possession game. Minute 5 remains. Celtics desperately need this win, and Hoffman missed a free throw. 3-point game. Here's Valinsky. And Gwindy, bucket! Mark Windy ties it at 72, and a timeout is called. 54 seconds remain. Celtics with the ball. They just squandered a double-digit lead, but they're looking to somehow get by the Heat. Hoffman gives to Sharif. Shot clock at 7. Game clock at 30. Kicks it out. Hoffman for 2. No good. And last touch by Valinsky. Ball's going to stay this way. And the Celtics have an opportunity to take the final shot. I'm not sure what they're arguing about, but the right call was made. And they put 15 seconds on the shot clock. It's off the rebound. Dayan through traffic, flips it up. No good. Hoffman couldn't grab it. And a timeout is called from the Heat. 16.5 remaining. Heat looking to walk it off. They were dead in the water and they came alive thanks to the efforts of Yoni Valinsky and Mark Windy. Here's Valinsky with 3 seconds. Gives to Windy for the win. No good. And we're headed to overtime. Here in the extra period, 72-all, and Celtics just suffered a scare, but they still can win this game. Hassoun gives to Sharif. Down low to Hoffman. Hoffman spins, puts it up and in. It's a big bucket from Dovey Hoffman. Here's Valinsky. Takes the 3 and almost turns it over. He does! Little Dennis comes clean with it. Lays it up. No good. Hassoun there. No good. And they squander an easy 4-point lead. Gwindy for 3. No good. And Sharif is bumped to the floor and a foul is called. The frantic pace to start the extra period. Ralph Cohen is banged up, hurt his foot on that foul. But when we're back out of that break, there'll be a 1-and-1 upcoming for the Celtics. 1-and-1 for Sharif. Free throw is good. Second free throw is good, knocks down the pair. It's a 4-point lead. Valinsky goes right. And taken away, good defense from Little Dennis. There's Dan. Throws to Hoffman. Sets to Sharif. Shot clock under 15. To the corner. Up top. Shot clock at 7. Hassoun to the hoop. And he's fouled by Yoni Valinsky. Minute 34 to go. Celtics doing their work at the line here in overtime. Free throw is good. And they continue to knock down free throws here in the extra session. Zach Hassoun looking to put him up 78-72, and he does. Minute 34 remains. Now Gwindy throws to Cohen. Cohen lets it fly. No good. Rebounded by Shama, and there's a foul. Free throw is good. It's the second 4-point game. Gets to Sharif. Under a minute to play. Throws to the corner for 3. Bucket! Big 3! Zach Hassoun. Celtics up 81-74. Gwindy gets it to Cohen. To the corner, Alfax for the answer. Bucket! Isaac Alfax back to a 4-point game, and the frantic pace continues. Hassoun gets to Little Dennis. Little Dennis throws it ahead and tapped up and grabbed, and Hoffman's underneath for the put-in. What a wild finish, 83-77. Under 30 seconds to play, and they throw it away. Looks like the Celtics are one possession away of taking this W. Here's Dan. And timeout is called. And they get it into Hassoun. Couldn't finish. And now Gwindy. Desperation 3, no good, and that does it. Celtics come away with it. 83-77. Oh, and they're putting him at the line. They didn't call it. Dan with an opportunity to seal it here at the line. Free throw is good. And that's the game, 85-77 final.